Well, hello everyone, hello. That's the Michigan Synth Works XVI in Roman numerals, because there's 16 faders on this little desktop unit. It's an aluminum case, 16 of these. There is a CV jack at the top of each channel. There is a switch to determine the voltage that it will output. You can have from 0 to plus 5 volts, 0 to plus 10 volts, or you can have it be minus 5 volts, 0 in the middle, and plus 5 at the top. So 3 different ranges that you can select from right here. It's USB powered. It's got a MIDI output, and all of these are assigned CC numbers on the MIDI jack. It also has USB MIDI, and the CC numbers are different on that port. There's also 2 sockets here that are labeled 12C. I don't even know what that is. Some kind of newfangled control protocol, I guess. You kids and your newfangled control protocols. Why, in my day, we had to play music with our fingers. Yeah, fingers. That's why I got this. I bought that IntelliGel Planar, the joystick, to try to crossfade things, and it just it didn't perform like I had hoped it would. And so I thought, hey, faders are a nice way to fade things in and out. And they make a Eurorack module called F8R that's just 8 of these. I think it's like 16 HP, but my rack is full. I don't really have a place to put that, and that one's usually out of stock. It's kind of hard to get, but this one they had. And when it arrived, all of these LEDs are green, but they say on the website you can change the color by pulling the cap off, pulling out the LED, turn it around, and stick it back in, and lo and behold, when I did that, they turned red. And I might come up with a different color scheme. Right now I just have them alternating. But having it a different color will help you find your place in what would otherwise be, this vast array of 16 identical sliders. It's pretty sizable. That's bigger than a Volca. However, these things, they look smaller in person than they do on the website, but it's pretty big, and this is aluminum, and it's very weighty. It feels sturdy. But let's get to the patch. We've got multicasa going. That's providing master clock. I'm using my XOR clock divisions and Euclidean patterns. One of those combinations is clocking the sequence 8, and that CV is controlling the pitch of Lifeform's SV1 main oscillator, which, excuse me, I'm past my bedtime. The main oscillator pulse output is going into the A196 PLL, and then back into the mixer for some extra acid nastiness. Now watch this. I've got these plugged into cluster because each of these junctions in this matrix is a VCA. And instead of having to reach in there and tweak these tiny little knobs, now I can do this. Ooh. Oh, I can't explain to you how satisfying that is. And I got my left, got my right, Got them both at the same time. Oh, yeah. Then I have reverse landfill noise going through Boston Cinnamon. Cinnamon's cutoff is being controlled by the sequence 8. Bandpass output going through A142-2. Dual envelope controlled VCA, and that's I'm using the Hypester to control the decay time of that VCA. Similarly, I'm using a Rampage slope to control the VCA of the lifeforms, and the fall time is being controlled by Hypester. Then I've got, there wasn't a fadery way to do this that I could figure out, so the knob and there we have some reverb from the microburst. Then I have the other oscillator of the lifeforms being controlled by cells, which I tuned up to approximately match with this sequence. It's being driven in that direction by a branches probability split of sequence 8 clock, and it's being driven in this direction just by the gate out from step 1. So I get a meandering pattern of 16 steps, and the same gate is also firing another of these envelopes that it's going through. The sine wave output from that oscillator is going into Dresno, where Jena is processing it using bank 2, and shape is modulated by the NLC Hypester, and that sounds like this. And to make it a little more impressive, I have crush delay, and I can control the volume of crush delay from here. Turn all of it down with one knob right there. And there it is. This just arrived today, and I threw this patch together to test it and make sure it would work. And it turned out kind of interesting, so I decided to hook up the camera and record it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The Patreon, the Ko-fi, the Bandcamp, all of that stuff is still there for extra enjoyment, and Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.